Just wait and get the winner. That's all. You take the winner. You'll be ready, working on your boxing skills and everything like that, because Tyson Fury can box. You take out the winner, you the champ, and then all of them got to come back to you. That's how this works. Do it like that, bro. That's the way to go. Please. Please.
All right, now you heard what Stephen A. had to say about the about Deontay Wilder's arbitration hearing ruling and his opinion on whether Wilder should step aside. We're going to address that a little later. But you also see that Tyson Fury came out and stated that that Deontay Wilder asked for $20 million in step-aside money. And he said, man, so it looked like I'm just going to have to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, Bob Arum had already came out and said they have no intentions on paying Deontay 1 red cent for step-aside money. Plus, it don't make sense to do it anyway because you're going to get paid millions and millions to fight him anyway. That was the whole reason why they said they didn't want to do the fight last fall, because it was no crowd. And they wouldn't make the money that they would have been able to make if it was a full stadium / full arena, etc., etc. So that was the main reason why the fight didn't happen last year. Now, will they still be able to do a full capacity? Well, that depends on where they fight at. But either way, now in Vegas they wouldn't. If they did it in Texas, that would be a little different. But well, I don't know, because Dana White, I think he had a full house in Vegas, so I don't know. But the point is, they'll make more money now than they would if they would have did it in the fall. But they're still going to make a lot of money with it. But at the end of the day, according to Malik Scott, Deontay Wilder said he's not taking any step-aside money. Said this is about payback. It's about revenge. It's about blood. That's what he wants. He wants blood. And me personally, I think the writing was on the wall. I think he understands now that he was only going to get but so far with Mark Breland, and I think it was JD, whatever his name was. And don't get me wrong, he accomplished a lot, but it got stagnant. And to me, the fight that told it all really was the first King Kong Ortiz fight. Sort of showed it, but he had moments in the Ortiz fight where he actually boxed all right. And I'm not just talking about when he rocked him. I mean, where he actually boxed okay. But that second fight told it all. He was losing every round. Every round. He would have lost his belt then, decisively, unanimously, to King Kong Ortiz if he wouldn't have landed that straight right down the middle. So he needed something else. He needed to become more technical. And the crazy part is the stuff that you saw him do in the training sessions that we're seeing is something that man should have been doing years ago. Years ago. But it's obvious when you look at that training sessions that he had with Mark Breland, you didn't see none of that stuff. So he's coming in with a new mind state, with a new skill set, hopefully. And it's exactly what Fury did to him. Actually, but if you notice, if you watch some of Fury highlights, which are up there, you will see sometimes he actually did fight flat-footed. Sometimes he did come forward. Sometimes he wasn't on his toes. Sometimes he wasn't just strictly a defensive fighter. Sometimes the dancer turned into the destroyer. And I think what we're seeing with Wilder, they're trying to take the destroyer and turn him into more of a dancer, or I'm going to say more of a technical fighter, but that's something he should have been working on. But I will say this. It appears that they're trying to take some of Malik Scott's skill set and mix it in with Deontay Wilder's skill set. That would be dangerous. I'm not saying Wilder is going to beat Fury, but if they can hone in on the stuff that Malik Scott is trying to transfer into his boxing style, make him more agile, make him more elusive, make him more defensive minded, make him focus on combination punches, make his punches more sharp than what they was instead of looping punches, Deontay Wilder's going to be even more dangerous than what he was already. I look forward to this fight just because of that. I didn't want to see the same guy that we saw previously fight Tyson Fury. He would have lost again. He would have. Fury figured out his style. Make him back up. He figured out his style. Deontay had to switch something up. It's for the best, not only for this Fury fight, but also going forward. Because if he can make himself more diverse, more versatile, it'll make it a whole lot harder to game plan for him. But that's pretty much all. Like, oh, no. Let me take that back. Got to address what Stephen A. said. Real quick. The reason why it don't make sense for Deontay Wilder to not take this fight now, even though I would like to see him get, some more experience in the ring with this new style that he's trying to present. The problem with that is the more you fight with the new style, the more film you got on him, the more you can game plan for it. He didn't get that option with Fury. When Fury said he was going to come forward and try to knock him out, they thought it was a game. They thought he was going to go in there and dance with him. There's no way he'll meet me head up. No way. He's going to run around trying to be elusive. Now, Wilder has that same advantage. Now, you see him training differently, but does that mean he's going to have a different approach when he comes to the ring? You don't know. It's still a guessing game until you actually see him do it. How effective can he be until you see him do it? That's number one. Number two, also, if Deontay Wilder don't take this fight right now, it's a chance he might not ever get it. Tyson Fury has already been on record saying, number one, I don't know how much longer I want to box. I got 3 fights left, or 4. 2 fights with AJ. He threw out Dillian White's name, then he retracted it. And he threw out Derek Chisor's name because he said he would love to fight Derek Chisor one more time, give him a rubber match. So then you also heard him say stuff like, well, I wouldn't mind doing the UFC thing. Go take over the UFC. I wouldn't mind, wrestling more. The WWE thing. So you don't know how long he'll stay focused strictly on boxing because he does have other options. So it's a good chance if he don't take this fight now, after 2 AJ fights, and maybe somebody else, Fury might be gone. He might be up out of there. So he has to take that fight now if he want it right now. And that's pretty much all I got. But before I leave, Stephen A. Smith, because of that foolishness, you know what it is. Say what you got to say, but you got to face the action, man.
Just wait and get the winner. That's all. You take the winner. You'll be ready.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much all I got. This Head Busting Boxing's own Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Does Deontay Wilder, with his new style, if he can actually bring a new style to the ring, will it be effective against Tyson Fury? Will it change the outcome? And that's pretty much all I got. This Head Busting Boxing's own Fight Doctor. I am out.